Screw you, WWE. Seriously, screw you. We all knew as soon as Adam Pearce came out, for no apparent freaking reason, adding Theory into the Money in the Bank ladder match, that he was going to win. Total crap. Ruined what was actually a pretty decent pay-per-view tonight. We see a new United States champion, which should have known when Bobby Lashley beat Theory that something like this was going to happen. Liv Morgan wins Money in the Bank, shocking everybody. And once again, WWE, as the women's Money in the Bank contract holder, cash in on the same freaking night. At least, we had what realistically could have been in WWE their match of the year between the Usos and the Street Profits. 23 minutes of absolute pure joy in tag team wrestling. Nothing stupid, just two teams going out there and doing their best. But then they end with this. First of all, Omos never should have been in this match. Why he was... This probably was one of the worst Money in the Bank ladder matches ever. I'm going to say it. Omos should have never been anywhere near this match. Madcap Moss, why in the hell was he in this match? And then they pull this crap with Theory. Who is he going to attempt to cash in on? Are they going to attempt to have him do what I predicted Seth Rollins was going to do? But we're going to actually have Brock Lesnar win at SummerSlam, and Theory's going to cash in on Lesnar. And we're going to come out of SummerSlam with Austin Theory as the undisputed WWE Universal Champion? Please, God, no. Yes, Austin Theory is the future of the WWE, but damn. Cody Rhodes goes down with an injury and they go this route. I agree, Marcus. 6 out of 10. Well, okay. The women's Money in the Bank ladder match, credit all of those women. That was a really good match. Obviously, Usos, Street Profits, incredible match. Lashley and Theory actually had a good match. Natty and Ronda was the worst match of the night, quite honestly. It was the worst match of the night. Bianca and Carmela, I mean, it was a match. It was a match. But this, it's just leaving a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, need to address two other big things in here. They played two really big, one big promo package for Kevin Owens, which they're obviously trying to build him up big after all the crap with Ezekiel. They're trying to get him back to badass Kevin Owens, which that's what I want to see. I want to see fight Owens fight. That's the Kevin Owens I want to see. Not this. You're Elias. You're Elias. Get away from that. But the vignette right after that, it is not Bray Wyatt. It's Edge. It's Edge. Now, I can't take credit for this, okay? I can take zero credit for this one. But there was a tweet that came out from Wrestle Connor. For those wondering who that vignette was for, there was Hardy Boys armbands, Dudley Boys glasses, Latino Heat license plate, Olympic gold medal. Several references back to the Attitude Era, Edge's rivals in the WWE. It's Edge. But why would it be Edge? Because he's going to come back. He's got to reinvent himself again. Because he went from, grizzled grandpa to the leader of Judgment Day. Now he's got to come back as something different again. And what he's going to come back and be seeking vengeance is what he's going to be doing. And that's why he's going to be digging deep into those places of the original Edge, of the Rated R Superstar, it's going to be everything that's built him to what he is now. And that's how they're going to bring him back. Yes, I understand it was kind of the creepy Bray Wyatt-esque, but that would have been too damn obvious. And Fightful Select did report that this is specifically what they said. Fightful Select has been told the working plan was for the spooky vignettes to represent Edge. The indicators, the crosses, Christian, Hardy gloves, Dudley Boys glasses, and other references. It's Edge. It's not Bray Wyatt. Louis says 3 out of 10. I know, Callum, I'd like that. Owens versus Bobby, I'd like that. I would like that. I don't like the direction that WWE is going in right now after tonight. I'm happy for Liv Morgan. She has worked so hard, and this is kind of a crowning achievement for her. But all this is doing is setting up for her to lose to Charlotte Flair in a couple of weeks. That's all it's doing. She's going to lose that belt to Charlotte Flair in a couple of weeks. Charlotte's going to come back, whether it be on SmackDown or SummerSlam, and Liv's going to lose. That's all it's going to be. She's not going to have a lengthy run with this championship. It's just setting up for Charlotte. And maybe not Charlotte. It might be Bayley. It could be Bayley, who could be coming back very soon. Tommy's done. Honestly, if it wasn't for me doing this channel, I wouldn't be watching WWE right now. Quite honestly. As a fan, I'm sick of it. I am just done with it. Absolute crap booking, stupid storylines. The garbage we dealt with last night on SmackDown, that was awful. How was it going to end, though? How was it going to end? There's no other way that match could have ended, honestly. I'll give Ronda credit, though. And there's got to be a reason behind that. Is there something going on with Ronda that she just drops the belt like that to live? I know her deal's not up, or is it? Is her contract up? Because there had been talk about Ronda versus Charlotte at Survivor or SummerSlam. Well, you could have that match, but it's not going to make any sense if the title's not on the line. I'm telling you, I'm upset that I missed the Impact show last night. I think it might have been better than this. Louis, seriously, please do. If they post it on YouTube, let me know, because I will watch it and I will compare it to Money in the Bank. Seriously, I will. And I will give them their proper credit, man. Like you said earlier, Contract Pro Wrestling definitely better than WWE. Sorry, I missed this one. Hunter, boy. I have a hard time because, I'm really ticked off right now about the whole theory thing. I absolutely loved Usos and Street Profits. It absolutely met my expectations. I wanted them to go 20 minutes. They went 23. It was a beautiful match. It's the one thing that reinstilled faith in wrestling in WWE. But I don't know, just way too many video packages on this show. They had way too much filler. Way too much filler. Oh, man. But who is he going to cash in against? Oh, no. You know what's going to happen. Drew's going to beat him. Drew's going to beat Roman. And Drew's going to get cashed in on again by a weaselly piece of crap, just like we had with The Miz. No, Ronda's not going back to UFC. I'm curious, because she did obviously took quite a bit of time off due to her pregnancy. Did they freeze her contract, or what did they do? She didn't sign an extension. I know that. So could Ronda be gone? Callum, it's because they don't have a tag team division. I talked about this last night. They've got the Usos, the Street Profits, the Viking Raiders, the New Day. And, okay, Alpha Academy. What else do they have? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to cancel Peacock because there's certain things that my kids like watching on Peacock. So I'm going to keep that, but I'm not keeping it for WWE. That's for sure. Yeah, exactly. FTR, Young Bucks, the Acclaimed. You've got the Butcher and the Blade. They're a good tag team. I'm not a huge fan of them, but Private Party. You've got Rush and Andrade now. You got, Swerve and Keith Lee. There's a lot of really good tag teams. World's worst entertainment. Yes. There's not a lot of NXT tag teams right now either, though. You've got the Creed brothers. You've got Pretty Deadly. You've got Jensen and Briggs. What else do you really have? I mean, they don't have a whole heck of a lot. It's kind of hard not to like the Acclaimed. I mean, the combination of Max Caster and Anthony Bowens is incredible. And it's not just the mic work. I mean, they're not going to put Edge back with Priest. That whole thing is done. I don't know. I'm quite honestly, I'm not going to talk long about this pay-per-view because I'm angry right now. Quite honestly, I'm just angry at how they did this. Had Cody not gotten injured, Cody Rhodes would have been sitting on top of that ladder with the Money in the Bank contract. Blake, I got to agree with you. Well, I think the Street Profits are going to beat them at some point in time. And it could happen at SummerSlam. I mean, the way they ended that match, it was kind of weird, but they obviously set up for a rematch. They definitely set up for a rematch. So, I don't know how they're going to pull it off, if there's going to be a stipulation, but I see the Street Profits being the team that eventually does beat them. I really do. Well, good for you, Louie. Happy that you got to do ring breakdown and you got to be a referee tonight too. That is cool. They're really moving you forward quick. Balor and Priest versus I'd be okay with that as kind of a short-term thing, but they've got to build that team up a little bit more. I mean, what have they done since they turned on Edge? They haven't done anything. Oh no, Adam Pearson. Hello. Wait, are you in New York? You're going to go destroy Manhattan? Yeah, first of all, Adam, it is so good to see you in here, buddy. I've missed chatting with you. Hope things are well with you. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, no competition. I'm thinking KO's got to be dealing with it. He's either dealing with an injury or they decided they wanted to get him away from this Ezekiel thing and decided, you know what, we're just going to keep him away from Money in the Bank. We're going to play these vignettes for a couple of weeks and bring him back. Yes, Adam Pearson is amazing. Everybody needs to follow him. One of my favorite people on the planet, quite honestly. You need to follow him. He is just an amazing human being. Wow, that is incredible, Adam. Definitely going to have to pay closer attention to your Twitter. Excited that you are in the Big Apple shooting a movie. That is great. Happy to hear that, my friend. One of these days, got to get you on the show one of these days. Got to get you on the show one of these days. We'll talk on the Twitter. All right, so go ahead. I'm going to wrap this up quick because it's been a long day. I worked 11 hours today. It was a long day, and then I came home to this, and yeah, so hopefully I'll calm down for tomorrow's show. One other thing, I'm hoping Asuka didn't actually really get injured on that horrific ladder shot she took from Becky Lynch. I think that ladder was supposed to give way and it didn't. And I sincerely hope that she's not legit injured. I haven't seen any reports anywhere that she is, but again, it's still really early. Yeah, WWE is hosting a space. Yeah, screw you. That's not happening. Yeah, HP. I am upset. I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, though, hoping that they do something better. But what I came up with was such a better freaking idea than this. Where are they going with it? I mean, they're strapping a rocket to this kid, but obviously now, are we going to get Cena versus Theory at SummerSlam? And if we do, why? Why would we even get it? Unless, no, it's not. I was going to say, unless we somehow get a Roman Reigns title defense somewhere between now and SummerSlam, and Theory tries cashing in and Cena costs him. But I don't think that's going to happen. Yeah, remember when Money in the Bank was actually good? Oh, I would have been thrilled if it was Logan Paul instead. Absolutely. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I would have rather seen that. You know, we get Money in the Bank and Miz. Okay, I'm not the biggest Miz fan, but damn, you could have him involved in the match at least. He wasn't even on the card tonight. Oh, I wish they would. That's not going to happen, though. I don't think Paul would want to do it anyways. I think he likes where he's at right now. I don't think he'd want to do it right now. I think it's to the point right now, Vince McMahon just doesn't give a damn anymore. He really doesn't care what anybody says or thinks. He's just going to do what he wants. This is booked for one person and one person only. It is for the satisfaction of Vince McMahon. That is it. He doesn't care. Plain and simple. Just trying to see if there's any big updates here, and there's not on Twitter. Can't wait to see what stories come out of tonight. Man, I don't know. I'm kind of glad. Oh wait, hold on. So many other options that would have made sense. Yeah, Ronda, that whole match with Natty was just sloppy. I expected better from those two. It was just a sloppy mess. There was only six. Only six matches. Yes, Eric, it is true. Austin Theory is your new Mr. Money in the Bank. He was added late for no apparent reason by Adam Pearce. Which means we're going to get Austin Theory on both Raw and SmackDown. Okay, I guess we should talk about the predictions real quick here. And Positive One did sit down here with me during the Ronda Rousey Natalya match. He wanted to know how he was doing. Okay, so we both whiffed big time on the women's Money in the Bank ladder match. I was disappointed I didn't get the Charlotte return. I can't believe I'm saying that. Neither one of us picked Liv Morgan. The United States Championship match. All right, on a technicality, Positive One and I both got this right. We both said Bobby Lashley, but I said he was going to win by DQ. So I'm admittedly only going to take a half a point for that one, not a full point, because I got it half right. Okay. Bianca versus Carmela. We both picked Bianca. The tag team championship match. This was the one where I beat +1. He went with the Street Profits. I went with the Usos. We both picked Ronda Rousey to win. Did not pick a cash in though. So that should have been a bonus. Would there be a cash in tonight? Ronda technically did win. She did win the match, but then she lost on the cash in. And we both picked Seth Rollins, but the caveat being we didn't know that Theory was going to be added late to this match. So I edged out +1, 3.5 to 3. I got 3.5 out of 6. He got 3 out of 6. So the young man is getting much, much closer to me. He's gonna end up knocking me off one of these days. He really is. He's gonna end up knocking me off because he's been close, but I was able to edge him out by a half a point. Yes, that is true. Theory lost the U.S. Championship to Bobby, which that one, I don't know where the heck they're going with any of this stuff right now. Quite honestly, I really don't know. Yes, HP, yes. It pretty much has been confirmed by Fightful Select that the mystery promo is for Edge. I mean, the first thing I noticed was the license plate, and I saw Heat. And, I didn't get a chance to go back, and slow it down and break it down. But somebody else did. There was the Cross for Christian, the Hardy Boys armbands, the glasses for the Dudleys, and the Latino Heat license plate. And there may have actually even been I think there might have been an Undertaker reference in there too, honestly. So, but it is going to be Edge. All right. Now I'm finally going to get going here, folks. Yeah, let's just go home. Or let's just go and sleep this one off. Come back tomorrow. Hopefully feel a little bit better about what we saw tonight. And yeah, boy, I don't know. No, I wouldn't say that vignette was the only high spot. Come on. Street Profits versus Usos was an incredible tag team match. Now, is it the best tag team match of the year in wrestling? Absolutely not. It is the best tag team wrestling match of the year in WWE, for certain, but not in the world of wrestling. I actually don't even think it would be in the top 10 in the world of professional wrestling this year, but in WWE, it was the best one. All right, I'm going to get going. Not sure when I'm going to be on tomorrow. Kind of a weird day. All kind of depends on what we're doing for plans. It may be a shorter show too, just pending news tomorrow. We'll see. And then same thing with Monday as well. I can tell you I will not be doing a Raw watch along. I actually probably won't even be watching it Monday night. I'm going to record it and probably watch it on Tuesday because of the holiday. It's family time. So if I do a show, I might actually do it Monday morning. I may do a rare morning show depending on the news, and I'm not going to do anything with Raw. I will not be doing a Raw post show on Monday night either. Because again, I'm not going to be watching the show live. I'm going to record it and watch it Tuesday morning. So just be aware of that. This is going to be, because it's Independence Day, the 4th of July. It's going to be one of those odd kind of days. So, As soon as I figure out what time I'm going to be able to be on tomorrow, I will do my best to get it posted and get a video scheduled in. So if you have the notifications on, you'll get notified when I'll be on. All right, that is all for now for WrestleScope Live 123, the aftermath of the worst Money in the Bank pay-per-view ever. Maybe. Have a good night, everybody. I will talk to you tomorrow.